Hello guys, welcome back to Crystal Craft. So today we are going to draw some realistic flowers. So let's get started. Here first of all, I'm going to draw the boundaries in which I'm going to draw the flower. Even though I was using a scale, I messed up the lines. So just erase it again and we're going to draw it again. So here, first of all, I'm going to be using the lighter shade pencil that I usually use. That would be 8 shade, and sometimes you guys could also use 2H because 2H is also a lighter shade. So here we're gonna start the drawing with the main flower. The flower that is gonna be and actually this picture is like a flower on top and with the background of pebbles on the ground. And let's see how it turns out because I'm gonna try my best. And here I decrease the square a bit because if I want to make it realistic, it will take a lot of time, no matter how small it is. I know it because I had drawn this kind of drawing before. It didn't turn out that good, but so this is actually remaking by drawing again. But this picture is a bit more difficult and it is a different from before one. So let's keep going, and here I'm drawing these shadows underneath those petals of the flower, and this circle one is gonna be the pebble, okay, the rock. And I really like the circle one here because like I use a lot of different references and then combine it into one of my own art, just like this one. And here that circle block, I have really great idea of how I'm gonna shade it. So I am really excited to see how it turns out. I hope it turns out good. So let's keep trying. We're gonna draw different sizes of pebbles because at the end we're gonna shade them. We're gonna give them different colors. Some would be lighter and some would be darker. The imagination in my mind was a lot more greater. And here I chose some pencils and I had tissue on my left side so that I would need it later on. So here I started with this 5B pencil, that is usually the pencil I use. So I'm going to be outlining the flower first of all. Next I'm going to be using the same shade pencil to add lines where I'm going to draw the shadows. This is not the final look of where I'm going to be drawing the shadows. This is just the estimation of how the flower is going to be looking. And right now it is looking way better than before. It is looking absolutely 3D more than before. We're not gonna make it flat like I drew my last one that I told you guys about. So let's see. I tried shading and actually using the tissue was not that great of an idea because tissue is usually used for large surfaces, because if you want to draw something in the middle like this one, you need to use some, or you should fold the tissue in a smaller piece, or you should use some other kind of thing like a simple blender, or I also sometimes use cotton buds. So here this is how this looks like right now. In the middle it is not looking right, so I'm gonna be using darker shade, more darker shade than before. If I was using 5B, then this would be 7B shade pencil that I'm gonna be using. And I again erased the shading that I did on the flower because the flower was not looking good. It wasn't not satisfying my art. So here I erased it again, and then I started from the midpoint because at the midpoint is really the main thing where we're going to start adding the shadows. If you want to make it more 3D, you should add as much darker shadows that you can. And just like I told you, after adding that darker shade in the center of the flower, it is looking a lot more 3D than before. And after giving these details and lines to it, aha, this looks really awesome. So next here we're gonna outline it again, but this outlining is not simple. Make it a little bit thick and then spread that pencil and make it lighter with the tissue so that it will give like the perfect corner look. For realistic drawing, this is the main thing that you need to focus on, that is shading and how you add details. Like here I was done shading the flower, but I used that eraser on the back of my pencil to give it more smaller details that you might not be able to see in this video right now, but in reality those made a lot of difference. So here I'm gonna make some lines more darker to give it a more detailed look and adding some shadows. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my video and you learned new things in this video. And this is how the flower looks like now. We're gonna complete this drawing in parts 2. So like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.